Hello, dear Cancer. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 4th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Cancer. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You're thinking about taking an important trip, but you have obligations to fulfill. Later on, there will be more, so it's important that you think carefully about the option of postponing this journey you want to take for a while. You'll be willing to share pleasant moments with people you like very much, but don't neglect your loved ones. A couple involves two people, so you don't always want to be the one making the decisions. Leave your selfish attitude aside. Don't see others as potential enemies. It's true that competition is fierce, but not as much as you imagine, Cancer. If you do your math, you'll see how you can meet all the expenses you may have. Avoid gambling, because at this time you would only lose money. Try to take note, it's worth investing some money in updating your wardrobe and changing your image. You just need a little more organization to achieve your goals at work. Try not to argue with anyone in the family, because it could get worse later. It's not worth it. A friend of yours is taking advantage of your time and also your resources. Don't let him. In love, you're going to have some small problems that you'll be able to solve soon. Try not to get upset and not get into arguments that lead nowhere. You're still in pain, a massage could relieve your muscle pain. You have new projects to improve your life or to change bad habits. So take care of your health. A path of many possibilities and achievements opens up before you. If you occupy yourself too much with work, your family duties and other things, ignoring your relationship, you could cool down love and cause what hasn't happened so far. Fortunately, your intuition, so characteristic, is now in a very accentuated tone that will help you identify very well what you should do at each stage. Forecast for the day. The moon in house 2 will bring you a respite from your financial problems. You will receive payment of outstanding bills and rewards for your silent effort. Treasure those well-deserved gifts and don't get carried away by the moment. In love, it's not a good day to let yourself be carried away by your emotions. It's better to reflect in solitude than to act driven by passions. Let the confusion that clouds your feelings pass before making radical decisions in your love life. Give yourself the gift of life, Cancer. Nothing is impossible for love. If you feel attracted to a particular person, don't be discouraged by anything and continue to insist until you achieve your goals. You know you can do it. Today you feel inspired by the lunar trine that is occurring. In health. During this time it is good that you pay attention to your bones, since old injuries can resurface or you can suffer accidents. It is vitally important that you do not overexert yourself in the application of your strength and that you perform physical actions carefully. In matters of health, remember that everything takes time, and in this planetary cycle, many times the results of treatments, operations, and other therapies are not as fast as we would like. There is a lot of stress going around you in this stage of retrograde planets. In addition, today there is a square of the moon with the healing planet Chiron at 90 degrees of difference. It is a controversial aspect. At work. Even though you see great challenges coming, rest assured that you have all the tools to overcome them. You must perform with confidence and firmness, but do not forget that you must act with benevolence and generosity with your collaborators. If you hear pessimistic comments related to your work, do not worry. Fortunately for you, at this time the vibrations of your sign are very positive in your work area and you are about to make a qualitative leap in your job. Money and fortune. Analyze the job opportunities you can find in your closest circle, since you can receive support from your family and people you live with, and from your closest friends. There are people who will be happy to help you, but you should also manage your money better, especially the money that is about to come into your hands, and with this it would be good if you took advantage of it to pay your debts and thus oxygenate your pocket a little. Astral rhythm today. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics, an opportunity to learn something new. Dangerous tendency, trusting too much in coincidences. What you should avoid, defeatist thoughts. Relationship prediction. This day goes very well with water signs and also with earth signs. Even with two fire signs like Leo and Sagittarius. In particular, the most tense relationship would be with natives of Virgo and Aries. Do not give too much thought to the matter and take things calmly. The atmosphere is a little tense around you and that affects your love life, so don't take your conquests too seriously during these dates or those who reject you. Lucky number for today, 68. Color, red. Tip of the day. You should take advantage of this season to strengthen the social ties that unite you with your loved ones, so that together you can support each other in the challenge of overcoming the obstacles you will face in winter. The universal number is 2 in numerology. The sum is reduced to 1 digit. Below, your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should adapt them to your national time. 8:10 a.m., 3:15 p.m., 4:20 p.m., and 7:45 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance are 9, 29, 38, and 44. Some unforeseen events may force you to change your plans, but the moon in your sign guides you to act as best suits you. You will adapt to the circumstances, and you will know how to get the best out of yourself. Do not ignore your efforts and dedication. You deserve everything you have obtained through work, no matter what others say. I wish you a day full of good humor. Cancer is going through a very complicated time today, and if you are not able to see yourself in a mirror, you could lose valuable time because it is the only thing you should do. What you want is what you get. Nothing is more important at this time than that, dear crab. Cancer, subscribe and activate the notifications so you don't miss any video. The moon in Scorpio surrounds you with a sensitive tone and acts like a magnet that attracts love to your side. Don't be impatient if you are single, because whatever comes close to you from now on will be what really suits you. In these days, you will notice how that person who was somewhat distant from you returns to your side. The problems that existed are fixed, and life smiles at you. If you have a partner, this is a day in which your partner will complete a stage of his or her development as a professional. He or she has ambiguous feelings about it, but whatever emotion this fact awakens in you, you must celebrate with him or her with joy and without reservation, because his or her progress is also yours. If you do not have a partner, it is unnecessary for you to apologize for that progress that you did not know how to stop. That person must understand that there is no chemistry and that it is better not to insist. You did the right thing with your sincere reaction, and what you awaken in other people is not your responsibility. The discomfort was unnecessary. To earn more money, there is no other possible solution. You have to work harder and better. You cannot take effort out of the equation. You will have to give that extra that is asked for, and only through effort will you achieve that level of quality and productivity necessary to increase your sales or increase your productivity. There is a tone of inspiration that will contribute to you creating something different in your work life, and with that spark and ingenuity, you will be recognized by everyone in your workplace. If you do not have a job, try to organize all your work history papers well so that your proposals are more effective, as well as the interviews you are going to do. Allies are inevitable, and when it comes to your health, it will be better to consider them, because otherwise the necessary effort will overwhelm you. In addition, you need more and better guides regarding your diet, exercise, and taking care of your health. Open the door to those who wish to help you with your self-care. Maintain a daily exercise routine, even if it is 20 minutes walking, in a gym, in a park, or doing any physical activity. Remember that health is strengthened by diet, rest, and activity, all combined. Measure is your treasure, balance is the secret. Don't make that request again. It's better to be rejected than to lose out on that deal. If you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. You are probably dealing with worries that occupy your mind right now, and it can be difficult to escape from them. However, do not despair, as those worries will eventually find a solution. Remember that not everything in life is work, so make time for love and consider winning over that person who has been keeping you up at night. In the workplace, you will not be able to solve problems with your subordinates simply by keeping silent. It is essential to learn to dialogue effectively and address problems head-on. Ask your loved ones for help when the burden of life becomes overwhelming. It is not a sign of weakness, so put aside pride and accept the support they offer you. There will be delays in the coming days, but they will be temporary. In less time than you think, you will be receiving an extra income that will help you put your accounts in order and consolidate overdue debts. Your Cancerian intuition, now accentuated by the moon, will tell you where to go and what is appropriate to do. You will meet some challenges, and you will do so from the point of view of a person who knows well what to do and how to do it at all times. Take the reins of a job or task that may be complicated for others. For you, nothing will stop you. Remember very well, Cancer, that the path we take always depends on our own decisions. Destiny is full of possibilities, but what is certain is that our choices bring us closer or further away from our goals. A person who is trying to get closer to you could become the most relevant point of your day, which can mark a before and after in your life in the long term. Don't underestimate the importance of these encounters, because what may seem like a coincidence could be the beginning of something great. Despite the difficulties you may have had in the past, don't let those mistakes stop you. Today is the day to focus on what really matters. Look around you, contemplate everything you have achieved so far, and you will see that the world is not as hostile as it sometimes seems. There is great beauty and goodness that you may be letting go unnoticed. Life does not wait for the impatient. Everything worthwhile takes time, dedication, and effort. In the meantime, keep working on your goals. Don't settle for always depending on the help of others. Remember that you have the ability to create your own success and that it is essential that you trust in your abilities. Love, as you well know, is not something easy to find. You have to be alert, as there are many detours and false exits along the way. The last encounter you had may not have been the one that will lead you to the great love of your life, but it may be with someone who can become a valuable friendship. Don't miss that opportunity, as these connections can be the prelude to something bigger in the future. Also, love is starting to feel closer, and today is likely to be a good day for singles in terms of romance. Cancer, as a sign, is stable and dedicated when it comes to relationships, making you someone perfect to build a solid relationship with. It won't be strange if you soon find a person with whom you can form a meaningful relationship, even if it's someone you've just begun to get to know. If you're already in a relationship, this is a good time to let things cool down a bit. Recent arguments or tensions may have caused awkwardness, and it's best not to stir up the waters unnecessarily. Remember that maintaining peace and harmony at home is essential. Talking calmly and with the purpose of resolving differences is the most productive path. Your partner may be willing to express what he or she feels and offer you support today. It's a good day to sit down and talk, acknowledge the mistakes you've both made, and work on strengthening your relationship. Mutual respect is the key to maintaining a stable and long-lasting relationship. If you've been thinking about looking for a second job or finding new ways to generate more income, this is the right time to act. Your financial situation may be a little unstable, but if you make quick and effective decisions, you'll be able to get ahead. This is a good day to review your achievements and failures at work. Reflect on those stumbles that have led you to difficult situations, but don't get discouraged. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and improve. Focus your energy on what you're passionate about and how you can use your creativity to overcome difficulties. You'll discover your ability to adapt and how you can turn the most complicated situations around. Remember that you don't have to choose between taking care of your body and your mind. Both are essential, and keeping them in balance is crucial to your well-being. Taking care of your body is also taking care of your mind, and vice versa. It's important to take a holistic view of your health, considering that mind and body are deeply interconnected. As for your physical and emotional well-being, today is a good day to reinforce your self-care habits. While it may be tempting to neglect certain areas of your life due to stress or lack of time, it's crucial to maintain balance in all aspects. Take care of your diet, make sure you get enough rest, and if you can, dedicate time to a physical activity that you enjoy. Even a few minutes of daily exercise can make a big difference in how you feel. You may feel the need to take a mental break. Practicing meditation or simply disconnecting for a while can help you reduce anxiety and regain your focus. Cancer, it is important that you prioritize your mental health, because only then will you be able to face the challenges ahead with the best disposition. Today, Cancer, I suggest that you do not repeat that request that you have been considering. It is better to be rejected than to accept an agreement that does not benefit you. Sometimes, what seems like a loss at the moment can be a gain in the long term. Cancer has something to say. It may be a little dangerous for your future, but it is something necessary. Remember that always telling the truth is the main thing, Cancer, and if you do not manage to find it, you will not be able to have the necessary clarity to begin to take the leap towards something much better than the current one. Cancer is very clear about what he wants in love. He will go all out for it today, so you have to start thinking about improving your love life a little bit. You need to stop thinking about the things that hurt you. You need to wake up now, Cancer. Try to have a better day at work. You can achieve it. You just have to stay away from problems and conflicts that are not up to you to solve. Let those in charge take care of it. The truth hurts. You have probably faced it many times before, but perhaps not like today, so you must prepare to face what comes to you this afternoon. Don't think about temporary solutions. It's time to think about the things that can make you better and can put you on a good plane. The current period requires it, Cancer. According to your horoscope, Cancer, the conjunction of the Moon and Saturn in House 8 gives you the opportunity to put an end to the interpersonal conflicts that darken your life in different areas. If you take advantage of this energy, you will discover that your life will become much easier. The Moon in the 8th house will bring with it the result of all the work you have been doing with effort until now, allowing you to reap its fruits and intensely enjoy your well-deserved reward. Avoid embarking on dangerous adventures at all costs. Do not get carried away by whims and resist the impulses of passion, because none of that will lead you to a good port. Distrust your fantasies and keep your feet on the ground. It is important that you take care not to overexert yourself in physical or mental efforts, since you will be prone to suffer headaches and heart problems, so you should try to stay well hydrated and take breaks from time to time. If you focus your attention on the work environment, you will see how fortune smiles on you and the doors to professional improvement and work recognition open. Do not spare efforts at work and you will be amply rewarded. Your emotionality is focused on building a serious relationship that will give you stability over time and emotional security. Don't get carried away by fantasies or whims that will lead you down dark dead ends. While this period is good for you to think about investing funds and thus see your finances grow, you must know how to enjoy what you have earned to date. Allowing yourself some pleasures and enjoying them with family and friends will serve as motivation to continue producing. Your horoscope tells us, Cancer, that you should not run away from conflicts. Instead, the time has come to face them in order to turn the page and thus be able to move forward without the burdens of the past, even if this means cutting ties with some people. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.